Hello there internet and welcome back to another round of Hungover Spelunky. Today we will be doing the daily challenge of November 30th. So I haven't really played Spelunky in a few days, so that fact combined with the being hungover means that this is probably gonna be one of the shorter runs. But let's see, you never know. This is a lot of work for $500, but let's just get it anyway. Unlike in real life, where doing like 2 seconds of work for $500 is generally a good deal. I wanted to get that arrow trap, or sorry, that arrow, but I guess I'm not getting it. Let's get over here and see if we got something. We got a crate. Crates are good. Got 2 crates. 2 crates are double as good. Some ropes and some more ropes. Less good, but still good to have ropes, in particular when they come for free. And a lot of gold as well. So I'm not gonna complain. Should probably bring one of these rats just in case we come across an arrow trap somewhere. There we go. Come across 2 arrow traps actually. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in here, and it doesn't really look like there's all that much to do in there anyway. Let's just bring this pod. And last thing we want to do, as always, is figure out where Monty's at. He is definitely on this level because I heard him whimper earlier, but I think we explored what we could explore, so let's not worry too much about that. 1, 2. This is where the fun usually happens. Just grab that. Put that down and move on. So where's the shopkeeper at? First, because he's right here. And he has potentially good stuff. Climate gloves could be useful. So let's just do it. Right, he's dead. And on we go. Also having a shotgun, of course, hugely beneficial. Combined with the climbing gloves, we should be able to get up here, and indeed we can. So, even though I'm often not a big fan of the climbing gloves, here they will become very useful for us. Probably we could have used the web gun here to create the same effect. So I don't think it's possible for me to get up there, is it? Whoops, that could have almost caused me fall damage. Looks like this crate is definitely going to be available to us. So maybe we should just move on. I think Monty's down here maybe actually. He is. So let's grab him in a second. Don't think there's anything to worry about over here. 2 gems that I might be able to ghost actually. Well, let's see. It's really gonna depend on how easy it's going to be for me to get up on the left side of the level. And yeah, probably easy enough, so why don't we just do it? Just check this pot first of all. Could contain something. Only gold. And put it all the way over to the right just in case it did actually contain a gem of sorts. So yeah, big news on the Spelunky, on the Spelunky scene. Bananasaurus Rex, who's by the way the first guy to have completed the game in the hardest possible way, and the world record holder in both the main speedrunning categories, managed to kill the ghost, which is just crazy. First of all, because only recently did people actually discover that the ghost has health, and that you can actually take away that health by doing various stuff. So, spoiler alert, it turns out that if you hit the ghost with a UFO beam, that takes 1 health of the ghost's health. Now, unfortunately, the ghost has 9,999 health, so it's not a very viable strategy for actually killing the ghost. But then, I think on Northern Lion's stream, a streamer noticed that the ghost actually took damage from going into the lava, and it turns out that that damage is worth, I think it's 99 points. So if you do that 101 times, it actually kills the ghost. So Bananasaurus Rex, after 2 hours, actually managed to do this. And you can probably find that video easily on YouTube. So that's crazy. I do not intend on doing that anytime soon. Also, there's no real benefit from killing the ghost other than the fact that it's really cool. Because it's not like the ghost will not reappear on later levels or stuff like that. But still, it's very neat. Alright, here's an angry wall keeper. So he's going to be tough to ghost unless we get some paste somewhere, because otherwise I can't really get in there. I can get in there, but it's gonna cost me way too many bombs. What's up with all these ropes, by the way? I need bombs, not ropes. Alright, that shopkeeper is gonna be annoying. It's probably gonna cost me a few bombs to deal with. And the Ujadais on this level as well. And we actually have a shop, because there's another dead shopkeeper down there. So that's good to know. And he has jetpack! Fantastic! Jetpack, compass, matic. This is almost made for ghosting. So maybe that's what I should do. Lots of stuff to take care of then though. I guess I can then probably use a few bombs here, because I imagine that the matic will allow me to save a few of them. So let's just get onto it immediately. Get in here first of all. This key would be very annoying to get if not for... I should have picked up that gem. If not for the fact that we're killing shopkeepers here. Let's get over all of these spikes and get on to some mining. Yeah. So that Monty looks like he's gonna be difficult to grab. Let's just do it anyway though. So I'm not worrying too much about the ghost because I have the jetpack. So I should be able to maneuver fairly easily. I'm worrying a little bit about the vault keeper. I'm not quite sure how I want to deal with him. Right, so there's a terrible chill coming. Let's just check what we have here. No gems, alright. So I do need to worry, or I do need to pay a lot of attention to what I'm doing here, because this could easily go wrong. Let's get the ghost to get that. May as well use the matic to sort of create a few passages for me to travel along. It's gonna make it a lot easier. So the question is how we want to deal with this. I think the most sensible way is probably to go in from the top. I mean, okay, the most sensible way to do this would be to not do it at all, to be honest. But now that we've somehow committed... that could have been bad, actually. I somehow need to do it anyway. Let's grab down, grab this emerald, and see what the situation is like over here. I really hope that that one bomb is gonna kill him, and indeed it did. So this is looking fairly doable all of a sudden. The question is exactly how I want to make the ghost go all the way up there, though. This could be a problem. I might have to create some more passages for me to travel along. I don't think this is gonna do it. It's not. Okay. So maybe I want to get the ghost up as far as possible and then just rush to the bottom. This is a little risky, but it's not too bad. If anything's gonna screw me over here, it's gonna be climbing gloves for sure. And that's not gonna work either. So I need to create way down here, I think. This might do it, actually, if I'm fast enough. I think the ghost hit at least a few of them, maybe not all of them. So let's go back up again. There is still one left, at least. So if we just go over here, that should do it. Indeed it did. Alright, and we also have a few gems over here, if I remember correctly. Super. This one's gonna be a little bit annoying. I managed to pick it up by accident. What I wanted to do there was get on the other side and whip it down. I think that would have improved my chances of actually getting it. Alright, so what are we looking at here? One main problem is that I have almost no bomb. Apologies. Almost no bombs. In fact, I have no bombs. So that's going to be a problem at some point. For now, let's just enjoy the fact that we have a lot of free gold sitting around this level. Could get the $500 on the left, but that also seems a little bit scary to me. This one should be easy enough to get. That one did not contain anything at all. Let's just get the ghost down here. So more than 150,000 going out of 1-3. That's really good. You don't need me to tell you that. Couldn't be much better. We still have a few gems lying around though. So there is not really any reason not to take as much as we can. This one's gonna be trickier, I think. It's gonna be possible as well. So let's get the sapphire. And let's get the emerald. Where'd it go? Oh, haha. A little scary. And I somehow managed to just walk right into it. That was pretty stupid. I'm not sure what I was expecting to happen there. Alright, at this point, I don't think we want to bring the Matic down, even though for profit it would be the most reasonable thing to do. I think it's just still slightly too risky. I think I'm gonna take a shotgun instead. Sorry about that one as well. So let's just get as much out of this Matic as we can before moving on. It's a little bit scary. Anything else? I guess I may as well take this one. This one is pretty easy to get as well, so let's just do that. Even though it might take a few rounds. Probably also the longest I've ever spent on 1-3. There we go. I love ghosting emeralds because, in particular on the mines, every time you do that it's worth $4,200. Whereas, for example, to comparison, it doesn't really, or for comparison, it doesn't really give all that much to ghost rubies on Hell, for example. I think maybe the only thing it does give you is a lot of street cred. There's one more emerald down there, which is gonna be a little tricky. I think I'm just gonna head out. So 150,000 from that level at all. Or from that level in total. English, so difficult. Alright, so we have an anchor shopkeeper, or at least one anchor shopkeeper, possibly more. Never managed to figure out if there's any kind of system to... oh, that was stupid damage. Also weird damage, actually. I must have grabbed onto a ledge. I never figured out if there's a system to when shops spawn, or if it's just completely random, other than the fact that there almost always is one on 1-2. Alright, and we have a sacrifice altar, which is really good. So, if we can find Monty and one angry shopkeeper, two angry shopkeepers, and that man up there would actually almost give us enough to get the Kapala immediately. Alright, so we do have two angry shopkeepers. Unfortunately, these shopkeepers are extremely angry. One is dead now, though. Alright, so first things first, I wanna find Monty. and sacrifice him as fast as possible. It's gonna cost me a bomb to get in there, which is a big problem because at the moment I have 0 bombs. So it's not actually going to be possible for me, and it doesn't look like there's any bombs around. And the shop was just a hard help, so that's also completely useless. So that's no good at all. That really sucks. So let's just assume that the shopkeeper is gonna stay in there and let's just move out. So this is really unfortunate, in particular now that we're actually on the jungle. Oh, that's perfect. Getting to the black market will always require at least 1 bomb or the use of a medic. So if we hadn't gotten those bombs, seeing as the black market is apparently on this level, we would have been screwed. We just wouldn't be able to get there, which is of course shitty. But now also completely irrelevant. So that's of course something that I'm happy about. It looks like the black market is gonna be right around here. So right in here, I think, actually. Indeed it is. So that is open. Means that I don't have to worry too much about that. I can instead just worry about all of these monkeys. And what else do I want to do here? Probably want to grab that crate, just because we still only have 2 bombs. Probably there will be bombs on the black market. But it's probably a bad idea to count on it. Also, it would be nice to do something with that vault, but that looks like it's gonna be impossible since I don't have paste. So I don't think there's all that much to do now, actually. We could ghost probably, but I don't think it would be worth all that much if we're not going to the vault anyway. So let's just grab the crate here. I think that should be safe. Yeah, indeed, that's completely locked off. More bombs, that's exactly what I was hoping for. So, question is, should we just move on? I guess we should. So far, so good on this run. I mean, I have the jetpack, obviously widely considered the best item in the game. Got a fair stack of bombs. Not quite as many as would be really good, but enough for now. Let's just put it that way. The shopkeeper is a little bit annoying. I was really hoping that he would go further to the right. I put the bomb down there because it gives me a line of sight for actually shooting him. But he doesn't seem like he's going to be too easy to deal with. Maybe that will do it. And we managed to hit both shopkeepers, I think. So hopefully the first floor here is gonna be clean. There's a cape, which is nice, except we already had the jetpack, so it's not all that useful. Oh, 36 bombs in one shop. More bombs down there. Dude with the freeze ray. Lots of more bombs, actually. And I guess at this point, that's really all we need as well. Spring shoes we don't have could become useful. Kapala would of course be wonderful. But not something I'm hoping too much to get right now. Should be careful here. We also have paste now, which is ridiculously useful. And we have 1 dead shopkeeper there. And now I think we have 2 dead shopkeepers there. I'm not really sure what fell down there, if that was the freeze ray making that noise. I think it might have been. Alright, so indeed they are all dead. And more bombs. This is a wonderful seed. If you couldn't tell already. And what else do we have? Another shotgun, which we won't really use for anything. Right, so all I need to do now is make sure that this guy dies as soon as possible. And I can use a few bombs to make that happen. Actually, this allows us easy access to the exit as well. Scary. This shopkeeper is probably gonna have himself killed. The question is if I should ghost here. I don't think I should, because it's too risky. But for now, let's definitely get the bombs down here. The question is, are there any shopkeepers left? There's a terrible chill running up my spine. That's the only thing that's certain here. I could maybe ghost a little bit. I don't know. Let's just move out. There's still one shopkeeper that I need to deal with as well, so... Actually, he's probably just gonna stay down there, isn't he? Let's just get out. Could probably also gotten around 5,000 more gold if I had taken the gold at the right there. The right to the exit. Right at the exit. But, yeah. We have enough gold. If, so as always, I should mention that what I'm going for is beating my 10th best score, which at this point is around 250,000. So it looks like that's definitely going to be a possibility here. Maybe I should wait, not take any gems until I know if I'm going to ghost or not. Even though I'm most probably not going to do it. There's another crate there, I might as well check what's in that because we have so many bombs. Also there's an altar, which it looks like it will be easy enough to get into. Let's just create a passage kind of through the middle here. Yeah, those spikes. I'm not gonna deal with those. I mean, I have the bombs to be extremely careful about how I proceed. So I think I may as well. Spring shoes. And I guess that's more or less the only thing we could have actually gotten from that sacrificial altar. So remember that there's these 8 standard items which it will always give to you, and you will always get one that you don't already have. And I think in this case, as far as I can see, spring shoes is probably the only one that we didn't already have. If you have all of them, it will give you a jetpack instead. Except if you have a jetpack already, then it will give you a bomb box, which is very nice. Let's see, anything else to do on this level? I guess we may as well just move down and see what else we have in stock for us here. Looks like the shopkeeper might be on this level, but somehow blocked off. This is a little scary. And the way I want to do it is like this. This should be completely safe, actually. So I think the music is bugged. I'm not sure if this guy's dead or not. Let's go over and have a look. Looks pretty dead to me. Let's grab his gold. And... well... should we ghost? I'm not sure. I guess we should, apparently. Where's that gem at? It's all the way up here. Was hoping that that pot would contain another gem. Didn't seem to be the case though. So I think the only other free gem on this level is the sapphire in the pool at the bottom level. Which I don't think it's gonna be easy to ghost at all. Should check these pots though. That's not a gem. And that's not a gem either. So I don't think there's all that much point. I'm just gonna leave that $125 around us. I'm gonna leave them there as well. And just get on. I forgot to pick up the sapphire. That was actually a little bit stupid. That could have been an easy, I think, around $2,000. But still, $12,000. That's good enough. So what am I hoping for now? Another altar. That's that was pretty bad damage. Another altar would be lovely. Let's get rid of all of these guys. We'll probably take the idol, but it's not gonna be the first thing I do. I hate the spike pits. They should be easy enough to navigate, but yeah, they're still scary. Alright, shopkeeper, where are you at? You are there, eaten by a man trap. It's okay with me. Looks like he could become a little bit annoying as well, actually. Nothing over there really. I'm not min-maxing very much right now. Maybe I should though. Oh, hopefully he's not able to jump all the way up here. How did he survive that? Alright, that worked. So we have a gem here that maybe we'll get. Was really hoping to use less than 2 bombs there, but I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes. It would be nice to kill this man trap somehow. Not really sure how I want to do that though. I could have probably picked up the man trap there, but that would also be a little bit risky maybe. Is there anything over here at all? There is another gem. Should I get it? I guess I should at this point. I've kind of committed to this being a really good scoring run. So maybe we'll just hang around here for a second. Let the ghosts arrive. I guess I can actually just do it from here instead. It's a little bit safer. These ticket traps are also very scary actually. But I think I'm gonna save my bombs for now. Should we make it to the City of Gold, that would be an excellent excuse to use some bombs. And for now, an excellent excuse to save those bombs. There's the ghost. This man trap really scares me. Should probably just kill it with a bomb. Alright, so that's ghosted. Let's just bring Monty to the exit. Try not to get screwed over by climbing gloves. Let's also just spam the action button when oh, this could become a problem. Let's just move up. Essentially just spam the action button whenever climbing gloves seem like they could be a problem. More gems. So let's get that as well. Guess that's gonna require a full round maybe. It's gonna do it. Get out of there and move on. Remember to bring the shotgun though. Alright, so that was also a pretty good level. How much did we get? 20,000? Something like that? 30,000. Really good. And we're on the ice caves, which is a place I like to be. So I think we already beat our goal of 250,000. I mean, I know we beat our goal of 250,000, but I think we also beat our goal of trying to beat my 10th best score. Alright, it looks like Monty is gonna... Well, it looks like we are definitely getting a Kapala on this level. That's what I'm trying to get at here. The question is if we should do it using Monty or Yetis. I think I would rather have Monty for later. So for now, let's just use a bunch of Yetis. Maybe this is a bad idea because it means that I can't really use the blood that I would otherwise get from the Yetis. But yeah. Just give me a second, I will adjust my light once again. Hopefully I will edit that out as well. And we're back. So let's just get on with our ice caves shenanigans. I think this Yeti should do it. Maybe not that Yeti, but then this one definitely will. Manage to anger the shopkeeper somehow. Which is probably a good thing, because that means that he will take care of himself, and now I only have to deal with the one in the vault. So there's our Kapala. The question is, should I sacrifice Monty, or should I bring him to the exit? I think the correct answer is that I should sacrifice him. You stay there, little buddy. I mean, bringing him to the exit would have the benefit that I would get 1 health immediately, which could become useful, you never know. Whereas sacrificing him means that if I come across another altar after I've sacrificed myself in the Moa statue, that's another 8 health for me. So hopefully that shopkeeper is gonna find his way out. And hopefully he's not gonna find his way up here. He's dead. Good. And here's a bunch of beautiful gems, which we will definitely ghost the hell out of. Mammoth scares me. Should be dead. Alright. Try not to get hit by something over the head here. Right, looks like we have a ton of gems in this level actually. So let's just wait for the ghost to appear. Let's see what's gonna be the easiest one to, or the hardest one to ghost is a question. Probably the same actually. So let's just start here. Get some immediate profit. I think I'll put down a bomb just to make it easier to get in and out of that room. What else do we have? I guess I didn't actually go down here yet. I should also sacrifice some more Yetis, probably. I think I'm not sure how many sacrifice points, as I tend to call them, I have. So maybe I shouldn't actually, because it would be stupid to get the 8 health from the invigoration sacrifice if I am not going to. Well, scary. If I'm going to sacrifice myself 2 minutes later, that's what I'm trying to say here. So let's see if we can make the ghost, the sapphire up there. I think that works. And we should get that ruby as well. Yep. And that emerald, please. There we go. It's probably worth a bomb to get that $5,000 from that diamond in there. Just because I have so many bombs. A little bit of extra gold in here that I could also easily get. But if I say that, then by the same logic I should really use a bomb here to get that sapphire. Has the added benefit that I will definitely not forget about that one. So let's plant that bomb that I just talked about. Get a few more pieces of gold in the process. Try not to trap myself. So I just lost my shotgun, which is very unfortunate. So it is, on the other hand, extremely fortunate that one was lying around by the exit. That doesn't happen very often on the ice caves, so I'm pleased that that was the case. Alright, so no gems up there. First things first, let's see if this is the place where we sacrifice ourselves. Indeed it is. So I do not need to worry too much about possibly killing myself. Still though, I want to make something good happen on this floor. It's because it is in general such a good business to fly around the ice caves, as we already saw on the previous one. However, it doesn't look like... I had not seen that skeleton at all, that's for sure. It doesn't look like there is all that much to do on this particular level. Oh, there is actually a bunch of gems over here, that's good. I was afraid that there weren't going to be any at all. And there's Monty, who we should probably grab. First things first though, let's anger this angry man. How do we want to do that? There are so many mines around that it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, that worked. So all we want to do now is actually grab Monty, grab the 3, 4, 5 gems over there, and move on. I guess I could start using some of the mines that are lying around to open up the possibility for more gems. Again, I could easily just use bombs for the same purpose, but why bother? Well, one reason to bother is that I've killed myself on a mine before, so that would be unfortunate if that would happen again. It looks like this one should be an easy get. So on the other hand, I guess that would be an argument for me needing some practice with the mines. Should work. Ghost should appear anytime now. Let's see, are there more around? That's the question. Almost 40 minutes in this video already. And we're still only on 3-2. So the ghost is gonna appear here. Which is good. I think it's good anyway. Might be a little bit tricky to get some of the ones that are close to the wall. Let's see though. I think I probably want to get the ghost up to the far right now. But let's just grab these diamonds first of all. This one, I picked one up by mistake. And with an emerald as well, so that's really stupid. Yeah, this is slightly scary, but it's not gonna be too bad. The ghost is so slow. So I was thinking before that it would have probably been easier to get the ghost up to the top and then just move to the bottom. But this worked as well. Alright, so let's get all of our diamonds and find some way to kill ourselves. I want to get the ghost as far away from the Moai statue as possible, just so that I don't get instigated when I die. Question is how I want to do it then. Up here maybe? Should probably work. And let's wait. And we're dead. But now we're not dead. What is this magic? Alright, let's get out. So now we're one shotgun short. But we are $44,000 up. So nothing to complain about there either. 5 health again. Still have a Kapala. Still have lots of good stuff happening in general. In this run, I was afraid that was my mine that was gonna blow up there. That would have been really bad. Probably shouldn't use mines. Alright, so what do we have here? More ropes that I'm probably never gonna use for anything. So the question is, can we somehow manage to kill the shopkeeper and grab his shotgun? Because that could be useful. Could be very useful actually, in particular with all of these mammoths around. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that though. Perhaps like this, I don't know. Okay, that might have worked. It did work. I feel very poor right now. Let's get this out of the way. Create a little passage for ourselves. And try to eliminate some of all of these mammoths before they freeze us. Lots of gems in this level as well, actually. So how should I proceed here? This is probably the worst idea. Actually, I'm fairly certain that that was the worst idea. Alright, that took care of them. And more gems. Wonderful. I guess there is not all that much to do then, other than wait. Are there any easy gems to get? There's one right there. Are there any mines left is the question? Then there's one right here. Alright, so let's grab that sapphire as well. I guess it was on the other side of the shop. There it is. Get away, get back in, get away again. Alright, there we go. There are a few up here as well. So, should I start using bombs? Maybe I should. This is probably as easy as it's ever going to get to get all of this extra gold. So yeah, why don't I just do that? I realize that that goes exactly against my logic from before. But yeah, I can't follow that bot up with anything reasonable. Because that's just how logic works. Come over here, please. And come over here. You can probably tell that my commentary just gets so much worse whenever the ghost is involved. Get him up here. Next step. Let's take that one. And this one, please. Maybe this one as well? No. Take it the other way around then. Then we can also go in and grab Monty afterwards. Once an easy gets. Get rid of all of these before they decide to fall on us. This is almost like ghosting an entire vault. That one was easy. Grab this and... Did we make an entire round? I guess we did. So now it's just a matter of finding all of the gems again. Oh, there is one left. So where's the ghost at? He's there. Avoid all of these spring traps. And perhaps get the ghost out of the way again. There's actually one more gem up there that I should probably ghost. Could have whipped Monty one more time if I liked. Probably gotten a little bit of health out of that, but yeah, it's not too big of a problem. Too big of a deal. I think that's it, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Could find some more blood around if I like, but yeah. Oh, there's one here as well. Super. I think those are the ones that were gettable anyway. We're also over 500,000 now, which is just insane, seeing as we're only leaving 3-3. Alright, so here comes the question. Should I risk everything by going to the mothership? I could just avoid it entirely and probably have a good chance at beating Hell. But that would also not be very fun with it. It would perhaps be kind of fun, actually, but maybe less fun. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. Here's another angry shopkeeper. And probably an easy chance of angering him and the one at the bottom at the same time. So I will take that. Hopefully that also means that Monty's gonna live for now. Indeed, that turned out to work. Got a little bit of blood there. More bombs as well. So let's just start getting some gold. Get all of these out of the way, even though I probably don't need to. Would just feel so stupid if I managed to jetpack up into one of those. Lots of stuff blowing up here. Let's just get rid of this. And as before, could probably use these mines more efficiently, but yeah, I'm not going to. I'll use this one though, just to blow the UFO far into the abyss. No gems here. Oh, was there a gem there? No, there wasn't, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there was a gem, but not one that I could ghost. And use a bomb here as well. That's a snake, not a gem. And I think we're pretty much good to go on this one. Nothing else I want to set up. Whip Monty a little bit. One more time. Didn't get all the blood that on that one, but I got enough. Also, I don't think there's... maybe I should check if the route to the mothership is clear. Seems like it's actually not. So that's probably a wise decision. Alright, so let's start ghosting. In fact, this run is so long my hangover is almost gone now. Which is really strange. Maybe it's just because I'm sitting completely still and not really doing all that much right now. Let's get the ghost over here and get him to approach us from above. It's probably a more efficient way of doing this, rather than maneuvering back and forth and back and forth. There we go. Were there any over here? Indeed there is. Guess we can just take these ones. While we wait. Could start killing the UFO, or so the ghost, I suppose, if there were any UFOs left. But yeah. I wonder when that's gonna happen. The first guy to kill a ghost using using only UFOs. I'm sure it's gonna happen at some point. People are just crazy enough that that I would be surprised if that's not the case. Not really sure what I'm trying to do here, but I think it works. Indeed it does. Now the question is, how on earth do I want to get these 2 rubies? One is gonna be easy, but the other one's tricky, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a good way of getting the one on the far left. Let's see though. Now it's definitely worth it to try though. Is this gonna work? I don't think it is. It's also very scary. Ah! Let's not bother with it. Instead, let's do something like this, perhaps? Create a little passage to get out. If there was only 1 gem in there, I probably wouldn't take that risk, but now that there's 2, I think it's worth it. So what I want to do, I want to get the ghost to come close to this wall. Like really close to this wall. I used a number of bombs in the process, which was pretty stupid. Could have easily avoided that, I think. And then just get up here. I'm sure I could have done with maybe 1 or 2 bombs. Alright, so I think that's it once again. So let's just go in, get our $10,450. And move on to the mothership, which is the worst idea ever, but let's just do it anyway. 50 minutes almost. I hate lifts. Which is a problem because it seems like it's a lift-heavy floor. It's just so easy to get crushed by these things. So this will cost me a number of bombs. And, I mean, every bomb I use is... apologies, is roughly 3,000 gold that I'm not going to get on the City of Gold, should I ever get there. So that's something to think about, I think. And there's an angry... Whoa, that was scary. Angry alien. Which I think I should be able to deal with easily enough. I think he's dead. There's an angry shopkeeper as well. Let's get rid of this thing before it somehow causes me to die. There's another angry alien, which is gonna be more tricky to deal with. Maybe I should get this guy down before I do anything else. Alright. There is at least one hole in the floor at the far bottom. It's not necessarily gonna be enough, but I hope it is. Particularly since he's not really flying down all that much either. Alright, so let's just start dealing with the alien queen here. Oh, that was unfortunate timing. That's also not exactly what I wanted to do. Could just use my shotgun, that would probably be a better idea. But this works as well. And now all we have to deal with is this one guy. And the shopkeeper, of course. Shopkeeper is probably the worst problem here, to be honest. Again, could probably just have used my shotgun. So how do we want to do this? I think we start by ghosting all of these, because they could be slightly tricky, at least some of them. Will the ghost grab all of them? It does seem like that is the case. So that's really good, of course. Now the question is, how on earth do we get rid of this shopkeeper? I'm not too happy with the way this is looking, actually. Feel like usually the mothership tends to be more open. This makes it a lot easier to ghost. There's also at least a few gems in there. How do we want to do this? Is the question. Like that is the answer. We'll of course bring the plasma cannon along. It's so useful on 4-1 on the temple. Alright, this guy's still down there, which is annoying. Hopefully I can convince him to fall into the abyss soon, perhaps? Maybe not. Fair enough. Where did all of my gold go? There it is. Should probably also at some point think about grabbing Monty. How the hell do I want to do this is the question. Can I get up here without grabbing the sapphire? I can actually, so that's good. So we'll check what's in this one. Nothing. And you're still not dead. That's incredible. So I didn't get all of these, which is bad, of course. This is gonna take one more round. Get the ghost really close. And get him up. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So one more round where hopefully we will get rid of the shopkeeper. He's still there. That's incredible. One of these will hit him. No, apparently not. Just completely wrecked the mothership, I know. Alright. Come on, why? Oh, how can you not die? Okay, he's dead. Finally, that took forever. All of that for a single sapphire. I think it's a single sapphire anyways. Can sometimes be a little bit difficult to tell. So that's ghosted. And let's grab these. Go up towards the exit. Put down our plasma cannon. Grab Monty because we're still... I mean, we're doing, of course, very well in health. 8 health should be enough. Typically, yes, anyway. But why don't we just grab a little bit more? You never know. Anything else we want to do? I think we got everything. Almost 700,000 now, that's really good as well. Could actually be a high scoring run, this one. Unfortunately, daily challenges don't really count for high scoring runs because it's so easy to cheat by just watching other people play the daily challenge. Even though that takes out most of the fun, I think anyway. Alright, so now it's the time where we get crazy. I feel like I forgot an idol at some point, didn't I? In the jungle? Yeah, I did. That's not too big of a problem. We'll probably wait about using my plasma cannon as long as I can. Just because it's so easy to kill yourself with the plasma cannon that I want to have an idea about what's going on in the entire level before I do anything with it. Right, Shopkeeper's dead. I'm up to 10 health now. Which will soon be 11 with all of these Yetis standing around. If there were an altar anywhere in this level, that would also be amazing. Alright. Let's go completely crazy with the pictures mid here. How did you get up here? Alright, Monty's over here somewhere. In Yeti Town. Up to 11 health. Never whip pots. Never. It can so easily ruin your day. Please don't fall down, Monty. That would be unfortunate. Get him out. And the ghost should come sooner rather than later. Where did I put my plasma cannon? All the way up here, right? Yeah, there it is. So... let's see. That freed the sapphire. Anything else we want to use the plasma cannon for? Guess we might as well get the 1,000 extra dollars in there. 1,050, how much it is. And now the ghost is here. So we just wait once more. Almost an hour long now, this episode. That's completely insane. Is the ghost gonna come from the left, actually? I guess so. Weird. But fair enough. Then I'll just wait from the left. There's that gem ghosted. I don't think there were all that many gems on this particular level. I think all the ones we got actually came from mammoths, more or less. Yeah, nothing down here. Is that 3 in total? That's really bad. 4. On we go. Just wanted to get that extra little bit of gold there. And this one. And we should be set. So one over here, one at the top, and then one at the bottom. I did take the idol, right? I think I did. I must have. Alright, so let's just move on. Up to 12 health with this Monty, and we got another 50,000 on that floor. That's really good. Alright, so Temple. How are you going to destroy me this time? Probably using Thwomp somehow. or that rock, or these crickets. Could probably grab infinite health there if I liked. I don't think infinite health is all that all that good compared to... Oh, that was bad. Alright, that's gonna cost me a plasma cannon bullets. I don't think infinite health is all that good compared to like 12 health. I mean, obviously it's better, but it's not like much better. Scary. Let's just do it this way. And I guess we're ghosting again. There's a vault here. That's also good news. Tries to get rid of all the traps and other dangerous things before anything else though. Create a clear passage to get through and ghost as much as possible. Is this gonna work? Yeah, there we go. Lots of gems. Might want to use a few bombs just to deal with Anubis here. Make it a little bit easier. So unfortunately I will have to get rid of my plasma cannon on this floor, which I still think is a flaw in the game design. But yeah, that's just how it is. Watch out. Quite a bit here. Where'd the scepter go? Is it here? Oh, it's up there, okay. Hopefully I didn't just pick up a gem. And it should be easy enough to go in here, I think. So many gems on this floor, it's completely crazy. I don't expect to survive this floor, to be honest. But if I do, it's just good. I think this will open a passage to the vault. Yeah, I think it did. Oh, almost anyway. So let's just get the gold first of all. Just to simplify everything a little bit. At this point, there's no real difference between a temple level and a mines level. Because, I mean, I eliminated all of the traps. So everything that's left is really platforming. And that's the way it should be anyway. So let's just ghost the hell out of this. Get you all the way down here. It's my preferred way of doing it. Always get above the ghost, never below if I can help it. Shouldn't really make all that much of a difference, I just prefer it this way. There we go. Lots of beautiful cash. Except I guess it's not really cash. Didn't quite work, that one. These ones could be a little bit tricky, I think. Yeah, too tricky as well. Too tricky for me, that's for sure. Anything else we want to do? There's one single sapphire. You actually get blown off the ladders, I didn't know that. But I guess it makes sense. So I haven't really heard anything from the shopkeeper below, so hopefully he managed to kill himself somehow. It doesn't really sound like that's the case though. How do I want to do this? I probably don't want to do it, maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, so that's most of the diamonds that we have available for us already, I think. Somehow this guy's not dead though. That worries me a little bit. Maybe we can have his buddy kill him somehow? I managed to kill his buddy, okay, fair enough. Yeah... I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. How do I want to do this? I probably should approach everything from the left. But that requires... I guess it doesn't require picking up that sapphire. Get rid of the traps. This is scary as hell, actually. Would probably have been a lot easier without the ghost around. I think this is the correct way of dealing with it, though. Can easily screw me over, but yeah. Let's just try and see if we can make it not. That's what I wanted to happen. Alright, so that should take care of pretty much everything. We still have a few gems lying around. All over the place, actually. No, 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 no! Oh, that was the worst. I wasn't thinking there for a second. I probably just threw away $20,000-$30,000 at least. So that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Such unfortunate. Very unluck. Much displeased. This should work. Just barely, yeah. And that one works as well. Good. So let's start mining down here as well. Try not to get hit over the head by anything. Oh, sorry, Monty. So many gems. So many gems. Get over you. Get some more. This one's gonna be too tricky, I think. Let's just take it. Hopefully get everything from the walls in one try. Not quite. It's also a little bit close, actually. So probably you wanna get the ghost far up and then go down. This is taking a while. Well, perhaps not being the most interesting platforming in the world. But this is all about high scoring, so there's simply no way around it. Take that. And there's, I think, only one left now. Should remember not to bring the plasma cannon. So before I do anything else, why don't I take the scepter? Although at this point it might still be a better deal just to do Hell instead of it, or sorry, just to do Olmec instead of doing Hell in its entirety. Just because having the plasma cannon here is so useful. But then on the other hand, not taking the plasma cannon would allow us to mix it up a little bit. Less ghosting, more action. Which is where the fun lies, if you ask me. Could probably get a few more gems, maybe. Let's just move on. Almost 1 million. That's insane. More than 200,000 in that one floor in particular. I will pay for my crimes. Which I guess is fair enough. Let's leave it for now. Let's see where the exit is. Let's see exactly how much shit we have in this level. Having the plasma cannon, you actually get used to it very much. In the sense that, I mean, you can easily take care of all of the traps. I did use, what, like 40 bombs or something insane like that on this particular run already. Oh, there's the exits. Not too fond of all of these ticket traps. Just get rid of them. See what else we have. I do want to bring a shotgun into the City of Gold if possible, which will require me to kill the shopkeepers. So I should probably not just use the scepter. That was a pretty bad mistake. Oh well. So now the question is, do I want to kill the shopkeeper? Hopefully he will kill himself, actually. That would be a lot better. Didn't want to pick up that gem, but I did anyway. Also... this is scary. Use Magma Man to blow up the Thwomp. I hate Magma Men. Taking so many good runs from me. Alright, we should be safe. And indeed, we have a free shotgun here. Oh, I hate scorpions as well. Hate everything about this, actually. So the question is, should we ghost or should we just move on? See, that idol is worth 15,000. So I don't know, maybe that's worth it, I don't know. I guess if we do it like this, we should be safe. Also took care of the lava. So let's just get out. And now I'm in the situation where I sort of wish that I would have saved a few of the bombs. Just to get some more stuff happening in the City of Gold. Oh, 20,000 is worth. My bad. I'm probably not getting any of these gems just because of the Thwomps. But then on the other hand... oh, that's a bad placement. It's not gonna work. That should do it though. This is getting a lot more intense. Seems like the stakes have somehow grown larger and larger. Can I make it to 1.5 million? That would be crazy. I think my own personal best is something like 1,050,000 or 1,100,000 maybe. That sort of order of magnitude. Just make this easier. Wasted a bomb, but I'm getting a little bit impatient here. Yeah, this one we're not gonna be able to ghost. Let's get back up. I want to grab Monty. I guess there's no real reason to, maybe. Just because we have so much health already. And I want to make sure to go to the correct exit. That's 100% sure. Should probably kill that mummy. Mummies are worth a lot. So, yeah, let's do that. Did I just put myself in a horrible situation here? Sort of. Alright, at least now we can probably grab Monty. Should remember the shotgun as well. Alright, this should be easy to get. We just need to sit and wait. Were there more gems up here? I should check. Doesn't really look like that's the case. There's one, I suppose. Let's just take that. No, 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 don't you try anything. And neither should you. Hell, let's just get the last one. Alright, we're down to 17 bombs. I should also remember to save a few for the Olmec boss fight. Because that can be tricky without any bombs. Let's just move out. And I think I put my shotgun by the exit, didn't I? Yes. Alright. So even though we did not have the plasma cannon, we ended up ghosting a fairly bit anyway. 82,000, that's pretty good. And we have more than 1 million. That's crazy. It's a daily challenge as well. Alright, so this is when having more bombs would have been nice. I think that one bomb was worth 6,000, that's just extreme. So yeah, so I should come up with a metric. When is it worth using a bomb? I mean, how much is a bomb worth to me? And I think roughly 5,000 or 6,000 is probably a good estimate. Grab some more gold. Also, you can't ghost this gold, which makes it so much easier to deal with the level. Oh, it's not good. What? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I was sure that was gonna just blow up and kill me in the process. Let's grab Monty. Oh, that had been set up. Or set off. Should not spend too much time here. I still have a job to do, so to speak. And that job involves, first of all, getting rid of all of the swarms, because they're so ridiculously dangerous. I got hit by something. There's probably an arrow trap somewhere. I'm not sure. Right, so let's get rid of Anubis too. Get rid of these mummies. So the ghost does still appear on this level. Shopkeeper is alive, very much so. Yeah. That mummy is definitely not. Maybe I should just make a run for it, I don't know. Take all of the rubies. Get out. Like, maybe that's the correct decision, I don't know. That was definitely not the correct decision, but it somehow worked anyway. That arrow trap I think has been set off, but just to be 100% sure. I think there's the swarm over here, which I think I can get rid of from above. Yes. It's killed Monty, that's okay. Oh, really, it's not okay, it's animal cruelty, but for the purposes of this exposition it will be okay. Get the ghost over here. Of course, the benefits are relatively less in the City of Gold of ghosting because everything's rubies. But still, let's just do it. I have 6 bombs now, that should be enough. In particular because I will likely find more bombs on the Olmec boss fight. But I would also like, of course, to have some bombs left for the hell levels. Assuming that the Olmec boss fight goes like it should. All the way over the top. And goes those. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be one of my best runs ever. By any given metric. Was thinking about using some more bombs, but it's a bad idea, really. Shouldn't do it. I'm not sure that those have been set off. Well, they have anyway. Should we get that? Probably not. Let's just move on. Is there anything up here? Nope. shouldn't be too greedy. That's lesson number 1 in Spelunky. Should be sufficiently greedy, but not too greedy. Almost at 1.2 million now. And we're at the Olmec boss fight. We have a shotgun. We have a jetpack. We have everything we need. I think, don't we have like every single item in the game maybe? Maybe except the parachute, because I tend to lose those fairly quickly. Also, we can't ghost this level, so may as well just grab all the good stuff immediately. Lots of gems here. Climbing gloves that we can't really use for anything. Please just be some bombs somewhere. More stuff that we can need. Oh, there are bombs there. More bombs. Super. This is looking really good now. Could probably use a few bombs on this level just to free some of the gems that are sitting around. I don't think I will. Let's see. That's something to decide now, actually, I suppose. Could have been a loose bomb in that chest. That would have been bad. Question is, should I? Yes, I should. Just make sure that Olmec doesn't crush those gems. Indeed, seems like that was not the case. So now we just want to figure out where the entrance to hell is. Looks like it's right here. So let's get Olmec to go to the left. And then just use our ordinary strategy here. Which is not really ours, but you know what I mean. Is that gonna blow up the block? It's not, actually. That's pretty bad. Just double check. It is indeed right here. So this should do it. Get a few more gems as well. Put up some ropes for security. We have so many that we shouldn't feel bad about using them at all. Alright, that's that taken care of. And this should work. I actually want to probably put down the shotgun. There we go. Olmec is down. And the entrance to hell is open. We're in hell on a daily challenge with $1.2 million in our pocket. That's not bad at all. I have enough bombs to grab Vlad's amulet. So that's definitely happening. Do I want to ghost this level is the question? It would be a very terrible idea in many ways, wouldn't it? Where is Vlad's castle actually? Oh, that guy scared me a little bit. Okay, so the castle's over here, which is a terrible location for it. I think it's gonna work anyway, though. Okay, it took some damage there. Could probably avoid it. There's the amulet. There's probably a succubus. Oh! Just die. God damn it. There we go. We didn't... Oh, I guess we do need to kill Vlad. Is he gonna be able to get down here? Or is he just gonna get himself killed? I think he's just gonna get himself killed. Spikes. And other dangerous stuff. I have 6 bombs. So I don't feel very good about using any, to be honest. Is this the real Monty? Yes, it is. So the real Monty whimpers half as often as the succubus does. So that makes it a little bit easier for us to move on. This is of course also shitty as hell. Let's just use 1 bomb to make that safer. And maybe 1 more actually. So is the shopkeeper dead? They tend to die fairly easily. He is indeed very dead. Alright, 4 bombs going out of 5-1. That's probably gonna be enough, but it's also not going to be too much. I'm not going to use too much of it to actually make some profit here. This is also scary. Gold is worth so much here. Should really remember to still think about scoring, even though I would much rather just get to the exit. This level is shit, to be honest. Alright, I have the amulet now, so I don't need to worry about magma min anymore. I still need to worry about the fact that this level design here is suboptimal. Still don't have enough health that I can just not care about that either. Because, I mean, just because of the fact that everything here one-shots you essentially. Alright, so this is somehow the wrong way. I guess I'll have to use another bomb to get down there. Shopkeeper is dead again. That I am glad to see. So let's just use that bomb. But let us also still check out what else is going on in this level. Oh, this is not good at all. This shopkeeper is really dead. Yeah, I could probably go down there and not take damage. But you never know. It's Spelunky after all. Spelunky knows so many ways of killing you. Is there anything over here at all? Not really. Let's just move out. A little bit scary. Oh, also a little bit scary. Lots of stuff to concentrate about here. So that was 4-2, right? Or sorry, 5-2. Indeed it was. I think it's safer to just drop down here and not worry about the mess at the far left. So many vampires in this one as well. So many ticket traps as well. This is ridiculous. Is this Monty? That was Monty. Sorry, buddy. Definitely don't want to drop the shotgun. That follows me all the way down. This is getting really exciting. At least I'm excited about this. It would be ironic if this last shopkeeper managed to kill us, but I think he's dead. Indeed he is. We get a compass, which we can use for anything. Also nice, so putting a compass at the just next to the last exit in the game. Alright, 1.3 million going into the Yama boss fight. This is really good. Also, an hour and a half is probably the longest run I've ever had. So there's good old Yama, looking angry and everything. Some guy on Reddit found out that you can actually pick up Yama's hands, which is very silly. Can't really do anything with them, so I'm not going to demonstrate it just because I'll probably end up killing myself if I try. Alright, so remove some of the spikes, because, yeah, safety measures. We have more bombs than we need anyway. Alright, this guy's dead. Or apparently not. Oh, yes. So let's just get rid of Yama first of all, and then take all of the shit afterwards. Yeah. He said, and then did the complete opposite because he got scared. Let's also get rid of all of these immediately. Right. Alright, Yama's dead. That's good. Let's just blow up his hands because why not? Get some more bombs that I'm not gonna use for anything. Drop my shotgun because I'm an idiot. I did have a parachute. Take it nice and easy. Take the shotgun with us. And we can't ghost, we might as well take all of the gems. I'm so used to ghosting at this point. Get rid of all the spikes over here. And get rid of all the vampires. We should be good to go. Or not to go, but to reap the benefits of our doings. Still, you never know. You can always, something you haven't foreseen can just go wrong immediately. We saw one time that I was actually getting all of these rubies where when a magma man just came down to me and immediately blew up the bomb that I just put down, which of course killed me, because that's the way Spelunky works. We make it over, I think, yeah we do, we make it over 1.5 million. That's ridiculous. That's so much gold. Assuming that we make it to the exit anyway, but I don't think anything can go wrong at this point. Which is just the complete opposite of what I said a second before, but there we go. This was pretty good. I don't think I've beaten hell on a daily challenge before, actually. So that's also a new one. And this should up the average a little bit as well. Alright, what are we looking at here? The wonderful sound of money. And ka-ching, please. 1,549,175, and it took an hour and a half. That's insane. Alright, so what are we looking at the leaderboards? Ah, I'm not the first in the world. I was so hoping that that was going to be the case, but I'm not going to be too unhappy about being number 3. That's also really, really good. And change filter. Of course, Schnitzel. Of course, it's Schnitzel. Always Schnitzel. But still, this looks pretty extremely damn good, actually. I'm really happy with that. And our overall happens to be just exactly identical to the one that we just looked at. That's really good. And what are we looking at our all-time? We're up on 614,000 on the average subset. That's also pretty good. And it turns out that this was the best score by far I've ever had. And looking back, how on earth do you get $2 million? You have to ghost every single thing. And even then it's extreme, right? And so that is very impressive that they managed to do this over and over again. For now, I think I will call this an episode. And thank every one of you for watching, everybody who made it to the end. I hope you liked this episode as much as I did. Probably you did, because otherwise you wouldn't have made it to the end of it. And if you did, don't hesitate to put a comment or throw a like. And if you want to watch future episodes, and you haven't already, then you can subscribe to the channel. So for now, thank everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.